guide service. Today we're after trophy bluegills out in the Madison chain of lakes. Hopefully we're going to catch some. First we're going to try a little bit deeper water with some slip bobbers, and then maybe a little later on we might move into some back channels and see what we can do. Should be good.
Outdoor Junkies!
All my might. There are some giants in here. I have gotten a few 10-inchers. We might have to free roam, but right now we're sitting on kind of a crib spot right now. So we'll beat up what fish are here right now, and then we'll kind of probably slide out and look for the giant schools. I had a school the other day that was, I don't know, 150 feet long, and they're all 9-inch average fish. So it was a lot of fun for customers and for me too. So we'll see what happens here. And get in front of this and we'll cast with the wind. What's nice about this boat is I have 2 talons that are 15 foot long, and I can stick it into the ground and not have to blow them out with a trolling motor. But once we get out in a little deeper water, the talons actually, when they deploy, they spook them too.
Really?
Yeah. All that little bit of noise. Even with all the technology, they're still really hard to catch.
Yeah. There we go. Here.
Average size.
A little one.
That's a nice gill.
Look at the size of this gill. Oh gosh. Oh gosh almighty.
So it's probably like 8 3/4 inch bluegill, female. So they're staging in these spots to, you know, do their thing. They haven't made beds yet, but they're out in this deep water roaming. There's a lot of bugs that are floating up from the bottom right now. And we're just kind of letting them go, having a little fun with them. Using a simple float, couple switch shots, custom jigs and spins, tungsten jig with a full tendency redworm on there, fishing at about 9 feet down. I'm using a live scope to tell me right where to cast, so I got the best opportunity, what I want. You know, having this technology, you're still not going to catch the fish. You still got to get them to bite. You know, you can see the fish, so it gives you a better opportunity, but, you know, you still got to get them to bite, like I said. A couple really big ones in there, really. Those.
Showing off. Yeah, that's nice.
Nice whale.
Look at that baby.
This is what the Madison chain has to offer. Nice male bluegill. Staging up here to do this thing. Not doing it yet, but probably in the next week or so.
Outdoor Junkies is brought to you by Bait Box on the Rock, Wisco Meats, Hunting Gear, Custom Jigs and Spins, Bear Sets, E-Fish and Tackle, and these fine sponsors. This has been a Stone Lake production.
Is to get Walt on the board.
Oh, I'll get him on the fish.
Man, if only I could just catch one fish.
Well, get him.
Oh,
Doubles.
oh, doubles. You wouldn't even let me catch one by myself. St. Croix's got a really nice panfish series of rods, all kinds of different price points. These here are very nice.
Oh, it's not a big, I thought it was a big one. I thought it was going to be a bigger one.
That's a nice one.
Normally the last week of May, the first week of June, when that water temperature hits that 62 degrees is the magic number for the spawn. So really don't like keeping them off the beds. So I do selective harvest and limit the limit, you know, unless the guys are only get out fishing like once a year, you know, and then I'll let them take a few more. We'll go to a lake where we can harvest more fish. People go nuts over that, me letting them go. The other lakes that have the bigger fish, I kind of allow only 10 fish during the spawn. But on like Lake Monona, the number of bluegills on that lake is unfathomable. We could go up there today and we could catch our limit probably in an hour of 7.5 inch to 8 1/4 inch bluegills as fast as we can throw it in. We'll actually probably go to a spot like that today, just get out of the wind and then let the girl have some fun with it. This spot is kind of a hard spot, so we're just gonna get a couple nice fish just to show you what the quality is on these lakes. So
that's what we're talking about.
This guy right there.
It's a darn nice fish. Look at this.
Healthy guy.
Over oxygenated.
Yeah, it's wild.
Too much oxygen in here.
On the Tutso without the plastic. Going after trophy bluegills, big bluegills. You use these smaller jigs all year round.
Yep.
And with the tungsten, you know, you got to wait to get it down there real quick. And they definitely, you know, are feeding them at a size of little bugs or whatever is down there, and they key in on that size.
They really do.
And it doesn't really matter if it's summer or winter. And these big fish key on that little size bait. And you say, oh, I just put a regular gold hook on there, and you're gonna catch them on a gold hook. But,
Yeah, you will.
But that little color really makes a difference.
One right underneath you. Big one too. Here he comes. We're back in action. Lights, camera, action.
Drop down in that deeper water. Oh, you got one coming for you, Walt. I think you got him, Walt. You got the one.
Got the one. All I needed was one, and I got that one.
And it's a good
That's how
one.
you do it. Any kind of milk to make it last.
It's a decent one. A chunker.
Good chunker right there. Look at that. That's a nice pork chop right there. Big old wide bodies out here. You got plenty to eat. Couple right there.
there's a couple fish there. Let's see how fast Walt can bite. Well, you gotta cast where that's pointing, but
Yeah.
you got one anyway.
I got one anyway. Tell me how to catch a fish. I've been catching bluegills since before you were born.
Probably, yes, you probably were.
Yeah, yep.
That's not a bad one.
That's a good one there. It's a darkie.
Nice little male, chunky little guys.
Definitely don't have a shortage of. Is it 25 or 15 right now?
25.
Yeah.
This is, an 8-inch fish.
Yeah.
That's like the perfect table fare.
Yep. The second time.
Come out here today hoping that we would have light winds and be able to chase the really big bluegills that I've been on, but we had to kind of come in here, a little warmer water in here. It's a basin, it's called Mud Lake. It's between Lake Monona and Lake Wabeesa. And here the water warms up real fast. Right now we're sitting in about 60-degree water. On the main lake where we started this morning, we're at 55, but you just can't control yourself out in the main lake with winds blowing 10 to 15 miles an hour and you're fishing in 15 plus feet of water. So we can't really hunt down those fish effectively, so we came in here to get out of the wind and put the talons down to hold us in one spot, and these fish are sitting off the break into the bowl of the dredged out area that they used to build 12 and 18. And plus, those fish out in the lake are a lot harder to catch too, because the water's super clear. So you can't get within like 30, 40 feet of those fish without them spooking. So you gotta have really accurate long casts. And with the wind, it just makes it impossible to fish out there. You can, but when you got two guys trying to cast at, a group of 40, 50 fish, and it's a small area, it makes it just hard. So we came in here to, you know, show what's in here, and there's a lot of fish in here. We'll go to another spot here in probably about 20-30 minutes up into a channel and see what's up in there and get out of the wind a little more and just enjoy the day and being outside. So little guy, this is a perfect eating size fish. That's probably just touching almost 8 inches right there. Nice little female. Still got the same worm on. When you hang it like that, it stays on pretty good too. Get some of these bigger ones away.
Take it down nicely.
Seriously?
World record breaker. Oh, there's that pike again.
Yep.
That's a big one, Walt.
Yeah. That pike wanted them.
Oh, that's a nice one. That's what we're talking about.
That's the guy right there.
That's a darn nice fish. There's a few by it. 200. Look at how many there right now.
Yeah, well, that's what you call a school fish.
Yep. The size 10 wolfinky is the perfect size for the Madison chain. Color preference, I'd probably go with chartreuse or orange, or even black for the Madison chain. The brighter colors during the sunny days, and then dark colors for overcast, dirty water. Stands out against the, you know, darker water. So, but if I had to pick one size, I would load up on size 10s because it covers that hook. The redworm covers the hook real nice, and the fish are able to swing that in their mouth really easily. So that's what I would do.
When you're using a tungsten jig, you really don't want to grab it with the forceps so you knock the paint off. So the little toothpick's got a little toothpick on the end, and you can just open up their little mouths and get it in there and just kind of
Pop it out.
pop it right out. Usually, boom, pops right out.
Nice.
Save that little 6-incher for the pike and ready to go. Nice little deal. But guys use them price fishing, but you know, you use them all year round when you're using these jigs.
Right.
Oh, there you got it.
There he is.
That's a big one.
Big, feels bigger. I'll tell you, they pull it really nice with these St. Croix habits right here.
That's a big one, Walt.
Yeah, that pike wanted them. Oh, this is a good one here.
Ooh, that is a nice one.
Stay tuned for more junkie action. But release this guy. Right. Not released into the grease.
Got a good one, Walt?
Maybe.
That's ones we're looking for.
That's a pie plate right there. That baby. That's a nice one. That's a nice pie plate right there, man.
That's probably a 9.5-inch fish there.
Yeah, it would hurt me to eat that fish. Wouldn't like that too much. I'm going to show you real quick what we were using today, and it's a variety of stuff from Custom Jigs and Spins, but it's all tungsten ice jigs. So tungsten ice jigs, they work year round. So check these out. So these here are yayis. They're like a little fly buzzer. We weren't using them today, but a lot of times I like these with the spike on here or a waxworm. We were using the wolfinkies, which is basically a rat finky, but with a tungsten body. But what we were doing was we were taking the plastic off so we could thread the redworm on. I've got one right here, and so you can put the whole redworm on there. And then also this one here is a Maimoon. It's got, you can see they've got a little bit longer hook so that you can put that redworm on there. And then this is a real great one for a different style presentation, the Tutso. These have got horizontal presentations. This has got a vertical presentation. So here's a couple, 3 things to check out, but ice lures, don't put them away. Use them all year round. Hey, if you go to Custom Jigs, you can ask them to send you a free catalog, or you're going to get one when you order a lure. And I like the catalog. You know, you don't get catalogs much anymore, but what's really nice about ours is when you open it up here, we've got our wolfinky right here, and This one here, I'm wondering what size this is to reorder it, so I just set it right on there, and by golly, look, it's a number 10, 40th of an ounce. So when I'm looking to order my wolf finky, I just get an order numbers 10 size, and I'll be all set up. So we got all of our ice jigs in there. They've all got the actual sizes in there, so you can figure out what's going on. When you look at the catalog, you can pick what you want. Pretty simple, pretty easy. For more information, go to customjigs.com.
So we're using a slip float. We're fishing about, right now we're sitting in 12 feet of water. We're casting out to these basin fish that are just kind of cruising here, sitting on the edge, got the talons down. So I'm setting the bobber down about 6 feet, and then I'm staggering the weights because it's windy. And when you stagger the weights, it slows down the momentum of the bait a little bit too. And then I got it to a 10 mil tutso where I took the plastic off so I could thread that redworm on and have the whole redworm on so you get the full action. And I thread it on there nose first, so you see how it's dancing in there. It looks like that in the water. The bluegills cannot resist it.
You know, and then it's real easy for the fish to pull it down. They feel very little resistance. But by having this little fat body, this float will stay fixed in a locked position out there. The wind doesn't get blown around. It just really stays put. The only time it's going to move is when you're bringing it in.
They are my absolute favorite bobber, especially when it's cold season too. They don't ice up either because they're obviously
it's got
it's
a
in
plastic little deal in there that the line slides through that plastic.
and it's in the water, so the water keeps it thawed.
Yeah.
That might be the smallest one of the day, Walt.
It is. I do get the prize. Got my worm. All right, let's go see if we see what that channel does. Or you got another spot we can give it?
Yeah.
We got out of the wind and we went into a little channel to see what they are, and
What you want to do is
there's 9 billion
right
little
over
fish
here,
in here.
and as soon as that bobber goes under, Kate, just start reeling.
Definitely some
Normally I'll
darker
set the
waters.
You got one already, Kate. Reel.
How is this better than before?
Just lift it up now. There you go.
Want me to get it, Kate? Okay. I'll let you fish. So you. There you go, perfect. Oh, Walt's trying to steal your spot, Kate.
Yep, I did.
You guys are gonna have a mess. You better move, Walt.
I don't want to. I want to catch that fish. I'm trying to steal his spot. Kate is wailing on him.
There you go.
Right to me.
Bring it over to Brian.
Just get right here. Oh, Kate, get him. Get him.
Get him.
Couldn't steal his spot. Oh! Kate told me we were going to get messy. We did, but I got out.
Do I have you or do I have
No, oh, they got a big one there. All right.
There you go.
Now you're talking.
Pull your hood down, honey, so I can see you. It's warmer in here now.
It's not bad in here, right?
No, it's nice. Feels good in the sun. Thaw out a little bit. There you go.
Oh, you got it down. You're ready, so go on it right away.
You got one already.
This is what you call stupid fishing. Come right to me. Just swing your rod there right to me. Little Walt.
Yeah, well, she's got the better spot over there. You put her in a better spot.
It's just like playing sports. You want to follow through with your basketball shot, your football throw, baseball throw. You follow through with everything.
See,
Practice makes perfect.
if Brian would have gave me a fishing lesson at the beginning, I wouldn't have got whooped so
Oh,
bad.
there you go. Get him, Kate.
You got him.
Little guy. Peanut. This one right to me and I'll jump for that.
Oh, more turtles.
Where? Over there, yeah.
Sound.
Oh,
if they were all like that, there'd be 100 guys here. The Matan's getting Matan.
I am again.
Months and
Months and there. Oh, you got Matan too. No nubs on you.
I might fish behind spelling that.
That's fine. You fish wherever you want.
I'm gonna go over there by them turtles.
Oh,
That's right. Wouldn't that be? Yeah.
that one looks like a nice one, Walt.
Yeah. He's going somewhere. I don't know where he's going.
Oh, I think that's my one.
Is that yours? All right, well, there, you take it off then.
Oh.
Dick Rose, I think it was.
Oh.
you got a little better one there.
Go by the turtles.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Go by the turtles.
That's a nice one. Lift up.
That's lift.
That's a
Just
good one.
lift. There you go.
There you go. Nice.
Swing it right to me. I'll get him.
Oh.
Here, let's see a shot.
Stay tuned, junkies.
Hey, we had a great day on the water today with Brian Zubke of Big B's Guide Service. A little problem though, it was 80-some degrees yesterday, and I don't even think it got up to 40 degrees today.
I think it was like 54.
Well, 50, I mean, yeah.
But it was cold this morning, and the wind is blowing easily 20 miles an hour right now. But we still got fish in the boat, and it was still a good day. You know, we would have left here with probably a good limit between me and you for a meal. So.
Plus, Kate came in and kicked our butts.
Yeah, she did. She got warmed up and had a little fun in the channel and caught a couple really nice ones, and it was a lot of fun in there. Yeah, if you want to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me at my website at bigbsguideservice.com or 608-219-0505 is my cell phone. I specifically fish Madison, Wisconsin for bluegills, bass, and walleyes. So if you're looking to do that, that's where my expertise is, and I know the Madison chain like the back of my hand.
All right, well, so until next time, it's Walt and Brian, Big B's Guide Service. Need more information, check the bottom of the screen. Outdoor Junkies will be back next week.